Hello, Aries, and welcome to the Mystic Messenger Tarot. This is your reading for August 2019. And I'm back with all of the weird astrological happenings, all the retrogrades. I had to take a little break, and I had some people that were leaving their body and some people that were coming into bodies. So I chose to be with those people who are transitioning. So I am back. And the astrological happenings are many still. Jupiter has just gone station or direct today, so we might be thinking a little clearer, as well as Mercury went direct on July 31st. So communications have been a little clearer. You know, our electronics are working better in general. So that's wonderful. Neptune is still retrograde. Uranus has just stationed and is going direct. And Chiron's retrograde till December, Pluto's retrograde till October, and Saturn is retrograde till September. So woohoo, hang on to your knickers. It's not done yet. So it's still a little bit of revisiting the past, kind of do-overs. You may be reconnecting with people from the past you haven't seen in a long time. You may get apologies all out of the thin air type of thing. And, you know, when Neptune goes retrograde, Neptune pulls off those rose-colored glasses, so no more secrets. Truths are being revealed. Mysteries will be answered. And this mysteries will be answered has been kind of happening really on and off since February of 2019. So all signs really are in deep homework moments now. So you are not alone, sweet Aries. Okay, I'm going to find my space. I'd like to call in all the planets, call in all the directions. What is above, so it is below. And this is a reading for Aries for the month of August, year 2019. Okay, sweet Aries. Let me shuffle one more time. There we go. All right, let's see what the cards have in store for you. Ooh, Chariot, moving forward. Excellent, excellent. I know you guys have been processing for the last 6 to 12 months. Knight of Wands also is about movement. He is facing backwards, so, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of thing. Have patience for yourself. There is the kind of the fear card, fear of theft, just fear of safety type of things. Can also be a warning if you step back into a situation that you know that was not healthy for you. So that's kind of just a little warning. Hey, you know it's funky. Don't go back. 2 of Wands, making a decision, finding your balance. It's also right next to the Chariot, so it's also have to do with moving forward, can be travel. Present time, we have the 7 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in the future, another 2 for balance, so it does look like you are achieving more balance than you have in the past. Death, ending of something, can be a physical death as well. There are a lot of folks transitioning. I know in my own inner circle I have had a number of passings. Okay, you have 2 aces here, so hand to God stuff. It feels like you're on your right path, Aries. Let's start at the beginning, shall we? The Chariot, this is about moving forward, creating your hopes, dreams, desires, making choices that are healthier for you. Sorry, I'm in Grandma's old squeaky chair, so I'm sure it's coming through. Anyway, the Chariot is really about achieving balance, setting your goals high, trying to reach for your goals. So it does feel like your goals have changed, things have shifted, you know, with this kind of rose-colored glasses looking at the truth card in the present. It doesn't surprise me if you have met and mastered some tremendous goals or challenges over the last couple of months, or really made a decision to get out of your own way, Aries. So it does look like you're moving forward. This medical insignia is here too, so it does feel like you're paying attention to some medical things, finding resolution. You know, and if it is a disease that's long term, it does feel like you've gotten some answers on how to live with it a little bit more, a little bit calmer, and get some answers for some medical problems if you have had that. But it does look like you're moving forward, finding balance, gaining knowledge, and it does look like you are kind of leaving some people behind that maybe their growth wasn't in line with yours, or in a different direction. Doesn't mean one is better and one is worse, but it does feel like you've kind of left some people in the dust that you have tried to find balance with them, but they're kind of still stuck in their lower chakra lessons, and you have graduated, really, Aries, into the next phase of rebuilding and finding new things. So it does feel like you're moving forward in the world. The Knight of Wands is here. Knights are always about motion. Wands can be about good news, work, activities, school, positive change. This can even mean travel coming to you. So it does look like you're looking at things on a broader scope. Setting things up, saving for a rainy day, saving for travel, but really moving forward with your energy. It doesn't feel like you're going back to the same patterns anymore, that was not advantageous for your growth. And it does look like you've had an aha moment over the last couple of months and kind of embracing that change instead of resisting it. This is a fear card here. This is the Seven of Swords. This is, if someone's lying to you, manipulating you, fear of theft, fear of bodily harm. But this also can be a warning. You have taken so many strides forward and set some really clear boundaries. So I'm feeling these two swords are kind of representing the boundaries you've already established. So make sure they are firmly in place. So if you've released some friendships, released some lovers, or just interpersonal relationships, changed some things, make sure that those boundaries are still in place. It may feel like there might be a little test from the past coming back, like, are you sure you want to break up? Or are you sure, Mom, you won't give me a ride to school anymore? Things like that. So it does feel like set your boundaries very clearly with someone that kind of seeps into your world and drains your energy as well as your finances. So be really clear and don't go back. There's nothing for you in the past. It's all about moving forward for you, Aries. And I know you are a wonderful fire sign that once you make up your mind, things are just really going forward. So, and that's what it looks like. So continue on that forward motion path. What is in the immediate past is the Two. It does look like Two of Wands requires some action with Wands. It does feel like you're looking at things at a much deeper level. It feels like you have made a decision about something and you're not looking back. There is a little regret about maybe how things ended or how you chose to move forward. It does feel like some of the tumultuousness within that choice was not really up to you. If someone was misbehaving, you just gotta tap them in the nose kind of thing and don't look back. But it does feel like you are kind of turning away from some of these old agreements that you had with people that were really not good for your health, not good for your mental space, and really didn't propel you forward into the world. So it does feel like you're feeling more comfortable with this more forward motion, and you're able to heal yourself since you're not really expending a whole lot of energy for other people's problems, other people's baggage. This legacy key is lighting up, so it does feel like you're spending a little bit more time with your immediate family. There may be some changes, with the shifts, Pluto going backwards, Saturn going backwards. There are many people leaving their bodies, to put it bluntly, dying, and many people are coming into bodies or birthing. So it does feel like you have regained your focus and you are focusing more on your family and spending a little more time with your family and enjoying that new space with them. The present time card is the Seven of Cups. Cups are about emotions and feelings. This card is kind of like a little, take a look at things, how they truly are. Remove those rose-colored glasses. It could be that dream space, the woulda, coulda, shoulda space. The idealism or even expectations. So lower all that, look at things honestly, then you can make some steps towards resolution as long as you're facing what the truth is and not what you truly wish it to be. So if you're in partnership with someone that you're just waiting for them to change for the better, and you've been waiting for them to change for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, guess what? they are changing the way that they choose to change and not the way that you wish them to choose. So if you are not in line with how everything is changing in a relationship, in a friendship, in the family dynamics, it's time to walk away from that with love and compassion. So please take a look at things how they really are before you make any final decisions. Ace of Pentacles is here. Aces are kind of like God cards. They're a hand of God. These are like things that are set in place. It does feel like Spirit is stepping in. This is the material card. It can be the money card. And when you get the aces of the money card, well, Ace of Pentacles, it's a positive, it's a success, it's prosperity. Can be new ideas as well, and laying the groundwork for something new. So you may have applied for a job, you may be hearing from them, you may be getting a new job, you may be getting a transfer or honoring of some kind. But it does feel like money is getting it's a little bit easier to create money, and you may be having an offering of some money or some way to make money. It does feel like something maybe new and something that you've always enjoyed and never really thought about making any capital or making financial strides with. This is something that you just really like to do. So pay attention. If it's something that you've been gifting people all these years, take a look at how much it's worth out there in the world, and you may be able to incorporate this into the way that you make your money and success. But it does feel like you've been really gathering information. You may have gone back to school, maybe taking some online classes, or just gathering ways to make a better profit in your life. So it does look like that is coming into clarity for you. And it's in the immediate future, so pay attention. Here's another two, so you've got quite a lot about balance here. This is also making a decisions, looking at things honestly. This boat is lighting up in the past, in the back here. So it does feel like you may be seeking water of some kind, or an area with water for some healing to make a decision. You may have to isolate yourself a little bit, take the pressures of other people's opinions off of you while you make some decisions. It does feel like other people have either moved forward, grown, or fallen back, and some of their life choices have kind of changed your outcome. There's been graduation, so you could be a mom or dad, a single mom or dad, and that your child is moving out. So now you get to make some decisions for you. It does feel like there's a little bit of time. It's a little calmer for you, and you are able to finally make some decisions for your health and your happiness. So it's a new space for you. It's a little maybe a little uncomfortable making decisions solely for yourself after making family decisions or collective decisions for children or aged ones or someone that you were taking care of. So it does look like something has ended. Your plate is a little clearer, and you're kind of in the should I stay, should I go, what should I do, how should I do this? So there are some questions that you're still that still remain, that you're collecting information on. But it does feel like you're getting closer and closer and closer, Aries, to balance, to a calmness in yourself, and you're really incorporating that into your daily life. So congratulations if you have stepped into meditation, praying, going back to a book club, whatever it is that gives you great joy that you have been unable to do for a while because of other people's decisions and other people's needs. The Queen of Pentacles is here. This is an earth sign. This does feel like it's a person. If it is an earth sign, it will be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. So it does feel like this queen, and in general, Queen of Pentacles are earthy, they're generous, it's about money, practical thinkers, and good advisors. But it does feel like some extra attention needs to be taken to this person. This person may need a little extra help. It does feel like this person is not coming forward and asking for help. So I know you have just created this newfound autonomy, but it does feel like this person needs a little bit of your help. It may be on the physical. It feels like it has to do with either an illness. I'm feeling something around the heart or the stomach, the front of the body. So this does feel like, somebody, grandma may need you to take her to the doctor and she's not asking you. Something small. It does not feel like it is life-changing for you, but it does feel like that this person does need a little bit of your help and expertise. The death card is here, so it tells me you might be really worried about this person. Having the death card here and a person next to it, it does feel like you're worried about someone's health, that they may transition, or you're worried about their transition. And it also does feel like someone else may be in your awareness that is transitioning into the light. That takes a little bit of extra time, so you can say your goodbyes on the earthly plane. You will see them in the ethereal plane. They will always be with you, but it does feel like it's a kind of a tugging on your heart time right now, presently, that you're juggling a little bit, that you're juggling between what you have to do in life, paying your bills, taking the time to give that extra help to people in your family that need some of your expertise. It does not look like it requires 100% of your awareness, but it just a little bit. And this is not someone who drains you usually. This is someone who actually helps you, propel you into your greatness. So it's time to give back a little bit, even though they may never ask, especially earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. They may never ask for help because they are very stoic, and they are kind of leaders of the band, driver of the Winnebagos. So go ahead and offer them some help. Or, if you see something, they need their lawn mowed, go ahead and grab that lawnmower. They may never ask, but it will be greatly appreciated, just you noticing. Okay, the death card here, I want to expand on this a little bit. It is a tumultuous time, again, with Saturn and Pluto in retrograde. Pluto is all about endings, transformations, and kind of up close and personal. And since that is going retrograde till October, it does not surprise me that a lot of people are leaving their bodies suddenly, or long illnesses kind of coming to an end. So it is a bit of sadness and a bit of mourning that people are having right now. But while they are on the planet, revel in all that they have gifted you and all that they still gift you while they are here. The time to give people flowers is while they are here, not when they have crossed over. So it does feel like you're enjoying people a little bit more, making space for them. Celebrations may be in order. This can be the card for weddings, celebrations, family get-togethers, reunions, impromptu, family reunions, class reunions, or just gathering. It is a time, the Six of Cups are here, so that's connections to the past, it's communications from the past. So you may have some relatives coming into town, could be for this sick relative, or just coming to visit. But it does feel like connections to the past are kind of revisiting now, and you're in a celebration space. On the other side of this is the Ace of Swords. So this could be public speaking, getting out in the world a little bit more. Swords are really about higher thinking and communication. It can be cutting through the jive as well. This is another ace for you, so you have two aces here. This swords can be creating a new lifestyle for yourself. Really getting into your own spiritual growth and really having more strength and willpower than you ever thought that you had. This may be connected to the illness or the need from other people. So it does feel like you're picking up your big boy, big girl boots and walking into some challenging things. But it does feel like you're able to push yourself and push your strength a little farther than you ever thought you would be able to go. And you're becoming much, much more of a leader. You've kind of been hesitant when people have asked you to step into that role, but it does feel like you're really looking at that and embracing it, because it may be because of age, it may be because of where you are in your family dynamic, but it does feel like more adulting is required of you, sweet Aries, than ever before. So that's your general reading. I've been gifted these wonderful gypsy cards. They're 1 to 2 words, and they kind of bring it on home. There's one, and this is priest. So it does feel like you're coming into your spiritual leadership. You are actually embracing that what is required of you in adulting, and it does look like you have created a better and safer space for yourself, and you have more faith in the journey and more faith in your magic. So the second one here is house. So you may even be considering moving to another house, another state, another area, or just redoing what is in your home, cleaning out the closets, cleaning out the garage, either emotionally or actually physically. But there's something to do with your house. You could be painting it, you know, your plumbing could be going funky and you're fixing it, but it does feel like you have created some time to really either improve your house or move to another house, or give it some attention and love that it needs. Okay, sweet Aries, that is your general reading for the month of August. I'll be back at the end of this month for your September reading. And if you'd like a one-on-one reading with me, my schedule is opened up a little bit. I am now scheduling to the beginning of September is opening up. So if you would like that one-on-one reading with me, I can be reached at mysticmessenger.net. And you can go under the services bar under menu services, and there's a description of all the services that I am doing at the time, at the present time. So, or if you just want to say, hey, there's an area there that you can shoot me an email, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So that is your reading, sweet Aries. And if you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm always open to comments, positive or negative. It helps me improve. And in the meantime, live life gently, but with fire. Namaste.